Oh, it's 3 o'clock now, dear ones. 8 minutes past 3. And I've now done 3 recordings since, I don't know, about 1:30 or so. 2 o'clock. I don't mean to boast, dear one. Well, is it wrong to boast the love of God in one? It's by His grace, isn't it? But still, I do mean to encourage you. There's nothing special about me. You know, not the great prophet or something make-believe. Just the love of God, which He gives to all of us. He has no favourites, dear one. He takes you as you are. You are because of Him. He's got nothing wrong, dear one. You are made for life eternal, to be His perfect friend, one of trillions, yes. But nonetheless, for that, His perfect friend forever. The essence of the Jesus story, I am come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. And this is to you, dear one, those that have ears to hear. You wouldn't be listening to me if you didn't have ears to hear. You'd be far away, you know, playing Sudoku or chasing the next partner or whatever the world's busy doing. I don't want to hold it in contempt, because childhood is very important, crucial to life eternal. This is how we learn, by His grace and loving kindness. The whole thing is utterly wonderful, unspeakably wonderful, dear one. And so are you and me. And I'm not saying that in all humility. I'm a new creation. I'm a brand new man. Old things have passed away. I've been born again. More than a conqueror. That's what I am. I'm a new creation. I'm a brand new man. Sing with me. Paramahansa, he used to bounce onto the stage in absolute explosion of energy. I, Paramahansa, am praying. Pray with me. Forceful, you see? Full of the presence of God, the awareness of God, and wants to bring it to the vast American audience in front of him. He brought his view of salvation, his view of Jesus too, an Oriental view, you could say a Hindu view. Quite a blessing, I can tell you. And he brought it to the West. Why? Because he felt called to rescue. Not quite the oppressors of India, they were the British. But they're children of the Americans. And he'd come to rescue the West in total. Well, the whole world. Anyone that's there that listened. Those that have ears to hear. Let them hear. But how are they going to hear if I'm not sent? So he charged off to the West. And he had a hard time, I can tell you. They weren't used to Indians in the 1920s in America. Mind you, he ended up at the right place, Los Angeles. I mean, all the nutters end up in Los Angeles. It's the place of the angels, you see. Los Angeles. Los Angeles. The Lost Angels usually. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to be rotten. And what a blessing he was. He was no typical Indian. I mean, apart from being an avatar and all that sort of stuff, he was the son of a very wealthy person. Boss of the railway company. You can't compare that to the homeless wretch on the street, can you? My God, I found India a problem. I was not struck by its spiritual worth. I was struck by what I knew I'd be struck by before I got there. The needs of so many people. My God, I can't care for this number, but you do. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Love you. Remember a lady foraging on the edge of the incredibly busy urban street, and she's sorting through the rubbish, and she's got a baby in the other arm, and she disappeared into it looked like a ghastly roadside hut. I mean, it wasn't even a building, no windows or anything like that. I went back to give her something, and I'm a foreigner, remember, a white face, and that part of Bangalore was not very Europeanized, I can tell you. And I peered into the dark inside. I mean, in the West you'd say that was trespassing, wouldn't you? And they're in there, family. I couldn't tell you who and how many. I couldn't see clearly, it was dark, so dark, compared to the strong sun outside, of course. And don't know if she spoke English or not, and I couldn't say that she spoke back to me. But I gave her something, some cash. But it's less than a drop in the ocean in India, you know. You can't penetrate that level of poverty. Not even if you're a billionaire. It's overwhelming without a trust in God, dear one. You'd just be swamped by the misery of the world. You can't live with your eyes open in this world except by the love of God within you. I mean the presence and the reliance and the trust in God and the hope. You need hope against hope in that level of poverty and need. And poverty isn't just lack of material, you know. It's danger and risk and wretchedness and unhappiness. My soul longs for you, Lord, for them. My soul longs for you. Nothing else will do. Nothing else could do. My soul longs for you. And that's just with humanity, dear one. If you saw the misery and the terror and the lack of security, the unknowing of the creature world, the ones beneath your feet that we stand on by mistake. Oh, and I say, don't I, whatsoever's good and lovely, think on these things. So I rebound into my God's arms, because I trust it all to his loving kindness and goodness, that he loves every one of them just as he loves me, just as he loves Jesus, just as he loves you, as it is written in John 17, thou hast loved them as thou hast loved me. I pray for them. They are thine, and all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I'm glorified in them. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Thank you, Dad. Hey, Marshall, you twist scripture. You should have said there, I pray not for the world. That's what's in that text there. You missed that out. It was convenient. He's only praying for those that have ears to hear. Well, that's true, dear one, but you think he doesn't want the whole of life to hear? You may have found me technically at fault. But I speak the truth in truth. It's just that you have to be Gnostic. The story and the language is never perfect, never complete. It's the never-ending story. It's the reality of this universe. It's a mix, always, of good and bad. We are children among children. That we have an uncertainty that gives us a freedom that we may know in our very being forever that we chose to love him whether he existed or not. Wow! That is the incredible glory of this creation. And so he looked on it and said, it's all good. And the angel said, what? What does he mean? What is this knowledge? What is this wisdom? And half of them fell out of heaven. And there's a third, isn't it? That's right. I said, oh, no, I can't take that. And I'm going down there to practice the other half for him. Oh dear. Did he make a mistake? I don't think so. Else you couldn't come. You needed to know in your heart that your heart chooses to love him, whether he exists or not. You know what you value forever, dear one.